everybody, welcome to my channel as a garden turns. So today I'm going to be making dinner, and I'm making some Jamaican beef patties. So the first video here is going to be for the dough, and then the second video we will do the filling and then stuff them. And I think you bake these. I still don't even know yet. Do you bake them or fry them?
What's those?
Jamaican pies. You bake them. You bake them. All right. So you're going to need. This is a small batch recipe as well. It's enough. This should make enough for 2 people. I cut it in half because I feel like that's just it was like 4 cups of flour, and I'm like, that's gonna make a lot of dough, so we don't need all that much. So what I have done here is cut this recipe in half. All right, so you're going to need 1 3/4 cup of flour. Let's go ahead and put that in here. See here. Let's go ahead and do our 3/4. So you need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. All right. You need, is it 2 tablespoons? 1 tablespoon of turmeric. And it also calls for curry, but my husband is actually allergic to curry. Like, he's actually allergic to it, where he actually has some type of reaction anytime anytime you near it, or
I don't know. I tried
1 teaspoon of salt.
One time, that was it.
No, it was a couple times where you broke out.
So I don't even like being around it.
Yeah. But you would also need 1 teaspoon of curry powder. That was 1 tablespoon. You're gonna need 1 tablespoon of curry powder, 1 tablespoon of turmeric. I have to tell myself that I have to slow down a little bit because I'm trying to get dinner done. Okay, so let's go ahead and mix this together. And I think the curry will give it like that yellow look to the dough.
Yeah.
But turmeric should also give it a yellow or orangey color as well. Yeah, turmeric is really good for you. Okay, now we want to add our butter, and we shredded our butter, and this is 1 stick of butter, or a half cup. A half cup of butter is 1 stick of butter. All right, now at this point, we're going to move our spoon, and then you're going to use your hand to combine your ingredients here. And then we're also going to need 1 tablespoon of sugar. So let me get that really quickly. All right, just blend this with your hand. And you want this to resemble sand when you're done. And then you're going to also need a half a cup of cold water. That's why he came in here. All right, y'all. So I got this well combined. So when you squeeze it, it should stick together. See? That's how you want your dough here. So I have my half cup of cold water. I'm going to pour half of that in. Mix it up. So you see it's getting a yellow color to it. Alright, so we're going to form a dough ball. And then we're going to refrigerate this for at least 30 minutes while we make the filling. Alright, you see this dough ball coming together here? I hear my phone. It's 5 o'clock. Alright, so let me get this in some plastic wrap, and I'm going to refrigerate this, and then we're going to make our meat filling. All right, so we're gonna make the beef now for our Jamaican beef patties. You want to put in about a tablespoon of olive oil. And then I have about 2 tablespoons of minced onions here. All right, and then we have about a 1/4 pound of hamburger. This was from our hamburger that we purchased to make 3 meals with. And this is the 3rd and final meal. Watch my hand drop here. Okay, so we want to add about a teaspoon of ginger. About an 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. About a teaspoon of black pepper. And then you need about a teaspoon of allspice. That's why I had opened this before. I got it. So it's just been really quiet around here lately. I don't know why. Like,
It's been really sluggish and quiet.
You said what?
It's been sluggish and quiet around
Yeah.
St. Louis.
You need about a teaspoon, I'm glad I looked at this too, of chili powder. Alright, so we want to cook this until your meat is completely done. And then you're going to let this cool a little bit so we can stuff our dough, our crust. Alrighty. Alright, y'all. So we got our dough out. What's my dough? I didn't see my dough cutter sitting right there. I don't know where it is. So I'm going to take this out of my plastic wrap here.
I would stick it with the cutting boards.
Okay. So you need to just divide this into about what, like 6 pieces. Let's see if I can get 6 equal pieces out of this. Well, you know what? Let's just see how many we can get. Even if I do 4, that would be good. We're going to do 4. Forget the 6 that wasn't even in the middle. So we're going to do 4. So that'd be 2 each, which is way more than enough for us.
He got his little bread, right?
If he eat it. Okay, so you want to form these into balls here. And then I have a baking tray lined with parchment paper. And my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. And y'all might be thinking, why do all your recipes be 350? Because most of them actually are 350. I don't know. I guess it's just like an average temp or something.
That's the standard baking
baking temperature. Everything. Most things are 350 degrees. I'm not just giving you a random number.
Not too fast, not too
Yeah.
slow.
But also my oven heats very fast and uneven too. So 350 even on my stove is just perfect. Okay. So you want to take your ball here, smash it down. And then we got our rolling pin. You want to roll this out, keeping the round shape. So you roll it, turn it, roll, turn it.
What is it?
And then Max refuses to go outside when it's raining. I tell you. I used to have a Cocker Spaniel named Lucky. I don't remember him ever having an issue with going outside to go use the toilet when it rained. Are dogs getting soft or is it just me?
Why the dogs?
I think it's the dogs, y'all. Because like I said, I had a dog. Did your dog used to? It used to be outdoor dog.
Outside, we had a dog house.
Yeah, like nowadays you'd be like, that's abusive. But you know, back in the day, people kept their dogs outside. They literally lived outside. And there might be people that still do that. I just don't know any. That's the thing. Most people keep their dogs go inside now.
They had dog houses. You put blankets over it in the winter.
Yeah. So
and they stayed out there all winter.
So you agree the dogs are getting softer?
Mm-hmm. They're getting more domesticated.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get this a perfect, nice little circle, about 1/8 of an inch thick here. I don't want it that thick. And then what we're going to do is put our beef on one side of our patty, and then we're going to fold it to close it. All right, so you need to make a really quick egg wash, which is just 1 egg and about 1 tablespoon of water. You can smell those chocolate cookies, can't you? Or is it just me because I'm right here?
Let me see.
All right, so you want to put down some of your hamburger. Then I'm going to go around the edge here. Max doesn't like when he get this close. He's now standing in between us. He's a jealous kind of guy. Max is jealous. So you want to close this up. Max is also hilarious.
He's the decency.
He is the decency police.
Decency police.
He is. Because he's a decent guy. Then you take your fork and pinch it closed like so. All right, y'all. First pat it down. It is beautiful. And it has a nice yellow look to it. All right. Let me do one more so you guys can see here. Flatten it down.
What's wrong, Max? Why are you upset? Why are you upset?
Okay, you roll it around. Yeah, can you smell them chocolate cookies now?
I can smell them now.
Yeah.
Why are you upset?
He's a good guy. Max is a good boy. I made him a song called Max is a Good Boy. And he loves it. It's just repeating that over and over to different beats. That's usually what my sister does because it's like something wrong. She used to like dress our dog Lucky up in wigs. And what else was it? Yeah, and then she would call him Elvis. You know, stuff like my sister is hilarious. She's hilarious. I think our whole family was. You had to be funny sometimes, you know, to deal with some of the stuff that would be going on sometimes, you know. You got to, I think that's how most comedians become funny. Like if it's something in their childhood that was wrong, they turn to comedy. But yeah, most comedians are actually really depressed people, I think.
Yeah, the ones I know.
I don't know any comedians.
I mean, the ones I know
like Martin and
from television.
All right, so we're gonna put more of our beef here. This is probably about 1/4 of a cup of beef that we put in here. So egg wash around. All right, we'll fold it over, pinch it down. Now fork it. That's what I'm gonna call this, forking it.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. That's number 2. We got 2 more to go. Like, share, and subscribe. Jamaican beef patties, homemade. Max is just in some rare form tonight, baby. All right, here are our Jamaican beef patties. And I'm going to throw these in the oven. It's preheated to 350 degrees. And you want to bake these for about 25 to 30 minutes. And so I'll see you guys when these come out. Alright, y'all. So our patties are out of the oven. And then you can see that they just still look yellow from the turmeric. But when you look at the bottom, you can see that they're golden brown. Alright, y'all. So these are my finished Jamaican beef patties. I'm going to serve these up in a minute, but do these not look delicious? Like, share, and subscribe.
You want some?
All right, let's serve up our patties. Not necessarily, unless it's got some kind of seasoning in it. All right, so we got a plate here. You want to put on one of your patties, and then we are going to add some of our rice and peas. Just a little bit more. All right, y'all. This is what we are having for dinner tonight: Jamaican beef patties with rice and peas, coconut rice and peas. And then for dessert, we have some of our delicious cream cheese sugar cookies, chocolate sugar cookies, shaped like flowers. All right, and I iced them. So don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. But this is what we are having tonight for dinner and dessert. What are you having? All right, so I'm going to cut one of these in half so you guys can see what they look like, and I can see what they look like inside as well. I'm going to see it anyway when I eat, but let's cut this. Ooh. It's so soft. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. And that is the inside of my Jamaican beef patty. I'm sure this is delicious. Like, share, and subscribe.